Welcome back to my channel and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach, and today we're talking about baked goods. Who doesn't love a baked good? I love a baked good, but today we're talking about the 4 worst baked goods out there for abdominal or stomach fat. So if you're excited to hear about the 4 worst baked goods for your tummy, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not, because I upload new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Down in the description box, I will link nutrition coaching. I highly recommend having your personalized macros and calories done so you know what you should be eating every day to reach your weight loss goals. And of course, I will link all of my favorite healthy things as well. So let's jump into the 4 worst baked goods for abdominal fat. Like I said, I love baked goods. I have a huge sweet tooth. I have always had a huge sweet tooth. And if you have one too, you're probably gravitating a lot towards baked goods. Cakes, cookies, cupcakes, scones. It all is speaking right to my heart. There are so many baked good options out there. Everything from your local grocery store to your hand-tailored bakery. I mean, crumble cookie, one of my favorite things. There are designated bakeries out there, small, independently owned bakeries. There are so many options for all of your favorite baked goods. Now, it's okay to have baked goods. I mean, have baked goods regularly. Shoot, have a cookie every day. But there are some foods that are just better options than others, and that goes the same for baked goods. The 4 on today's list are the ones that should be eaten a little less often, maybe in a little bit more extreme moderation. Certainly not eliminated or restricted, just in a little bit more moderation than some of the other baked items out there. Number 1 breaks my heart a little bit, and these are cinnamon rolls. As delicious as cinnamon rolls are, and we know they're delicious, they are actually loaded with a lot of different saturated fats, usually butter and lard, flour, and lots of sugar. And they usually have a frosting or sugary glaze on top for more sugar. Cinnamon rolls are usually served in really large portions and are just, like I said, full of unhealthy, high calorie, really zero nutrient ingredients. Since a lot of us tend to store fat in our abdomen area, it's important to know which baked goods may lead to excess fat storage. Anything that's processed, made of white flour, full of saturated fat and sugar, aka cinnamon rolls, they're gonna go right to your midsection for storage. They smell delicious, but excessive consumption of cinnamon rolls can lead to excess abdominal fat storage. Number 2 are baked goods that contain trans fats. Now, the FDA recommends that we stay away from trans fats altogether, that we don't include them in our diet. And unfortunately, there are a lot of baked goods out there that have an exorbitant amount of trans fats in them. Generally speaking, there are 2 types of trans fats. Number 1 are man-made artificial trans fats and naturally occurring trans fats. Both are equally as bad for our body. When we're talking about baked goods, we're generally going to find man-made trans fats. Here's the definition of what a man-made artificial trans fat is. So man-made fats are when hydrogen is added to liquid vegetable oils. When we are looking at baked goods, where you're going to find these trans fats, especially these man-made trans fats, is in sneaky terms on the nutrition label. So what you want to look for is partially hydrogenated oils. That in a nutshell means trans fats. And those are the baked goods that we want to eat a little bit or a lot of bit less of. Some examples of these are going to be things like cakes, cookies, pie crust, dough, and even some crackers. So my recommendation for you would be just make sure you take a good look at the ingredient label. And if you see partially hydrogenated oils, just maybe take a second thought at whether or not that's something that you want to consume on a regular basis. Number 3 are cream-filled baked goods. As soon as I saw this, it immediately made me think of Twinkies. And I don't even like Twinkies, and I love baked goods, but girl doesn't really enjoy a Twinkie. Cream-filled treats are made with a variety of artificial ingredients. Lots of processed food colors, dyes, sugar, bread conditioners, and flours. And these cream-filled treats usually contain trans fats, what we just talked about wanting to avoid altogether or eat very sparingly. Trans fats, processed white flours, they get stored around our middle section. Excess sugar also goes right to our belly fat. So anytime that we're eating something that not only has trans fats, is heavily processed and loaded with sugar, the first place that fat is going for storage is in our belly. And with cream-filled treats, it often leads us to craving more. If you are a Twinkie lover, can you eat just one? Or do you eat one Twinkie or one Bavarian filled donut or one cream puff and and instantly want more. That is typical of these types of desserts. And number 4 are refined grains. Grains are basically refined when the manufacturers remove the germ and bran from them. So basically the manufacturers are removing all of the nutrients in that baked good and making them basically a highly processed, non-nutrient dense food. High intakes of refined grains leads to more belly fat. Weight loss, weight maintenance, you're better off incorporating whole grains. So when, again, you're looking at nutritional labels, you're looking for whole grain foods, not whole wheat. That's a marketing tactic. Make sure that it is comprised of whole grains. Now, can you still eat refined grains? Absolutely, everything in moderation. But if you can make the healthier swaps of looking for whole grains, you're going to be better off on your weight loss journey, your weight maintenance, and your stomach is going to have a little bit less fat as a big thank you for that. So let me give you a few tips on choosing the lesser evil of the baked goods. Be aware of boxed, commercially processed goods on shelves at the grocery store. Check your ingredient list for trans fats, partially hydrogenated oil, margarine, or shortening. Choose whole grain options. If taste and texture is not desirable, mix half whole wheat flour into your homemade baked goods. You'll never know the difference. Try making your own baked goods at home to have more control over the ingredients this way. You can also account for diet restrictions, macronutrient content, allergies, and intolerances. So do you have to stay away from these baked goods? No. Like I said, everything in moderation. Just try to choose a healthier option. And better yet, make your own baked goods at home. Whenever we can prepare anything at home, whether it be a meal or a sweet treat, we control the ingredients. Therefore, we're controlling what's going into the baked good and what's going into our body and how much fat is being stored in our abdomen. So if you enjoyed today's video and you found it helpful, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not, because I upload new videos every single Tuesday and Thursday. And make sure you check out that description box down below for nutrition coaching, links and discounts to my favorite things. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.